Hello everyone. If you're watching this video,
Frico has died. He's not.
we are both simultaneously dead.
Yeah.
We died at the same. Is that a good way to start a let's play?
Yeah.
I really think that's a good way to start a let's
Yeah,
play.
we're-
To be
we're
perfectly
currently
honest
dead,
with you,
So the video you're watching doesn't exist.
we died after
The last
we
part.
recorded and
Oh,
the
okay, yeah.
It was The Last of Us. So it has been roughly 7 or 8 months since we've like touched on Frico's favorite game. This is your favorite game of all time,
Yeah,
right?
but my favorite version is the PS3 version.
What
So I'm making a
happened in
compromise
the
here just for you.
what happened in the story right before we got to this
I
point?
don't think it matters, honestly.
At all?
I mean, we.
So it's just walking in the forest
So
simulator.
basically, we had to find a car.
Yeah.
And we found the car, and now we lost the car, and now we had to walk to find Joel's brother, and we're going to find Joel's brother. This is the slowest part of the entire game.
Joel's brother Luigi.
Joel's Mamma mia!
You get to
I've got
play-
find my brother,
You get to
Luigi.
play as him at the end of the game.
You have now unlocked.
You
Luigi's
can now
survival
play
mode.
Luigi.
I'm so turned around by this super PS5 version that I forgot where I was supposed to go.
Oh no.
Because everything looks way more. Can I say?
Yeah.
It's amazing how.
You can say anything, honestly.
on
This
the
is
subtitles.
there is like no limitations on this channel. There are no restrictions. You can say whatever you want to.
Yeah. So.
You could even say the gamer
was-
word
no,
if
I
you
was-
really. You can say whatever you like.
I was about to say it's amazing how good these modern super games look on like a lower quality TV.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a very good monitor
No.
compared to like modern ones because it seems a bit old, but it looks really HD. You guys can't see what it looks like for us because this is a direct recording on the PlayStation.
Amy will like swear up and down that like
CRT.
old retro video games
They do.
they are not intended to be viewed in like crisp, clean
Yeah,
quality
I can
at all.
agree.
Like they're meant to be like slightly blurred
I
to
mean,
the point where like the pixelation.
I mean, Amy's a big fucking liar because Amy upgraded my Game Boy with a HD screen.
Oh, should we talk about that?
Yeah, like
You've been
Amy,
playing
like,
nothing but Pokemon
for
ROM
the-
hacks.
For the past year,
Yeah.
for all of 2023, I have played like 4 or 5 Pokemon ROM hacks
What
on original hardware, and I've played it. I played more Pokemon ROM hacks
Here
than
is
I've played new games.
Rico's top 5 Pokemon Game Boy
Top 5
ROM
Pokemon
hacks.
ROM hacks.
Why top 5? Because
Because I like to go to less than a top 10. I'll go backwards.
Yeah.
Number 1 currently, I think it's not finished, but Pokemon Coral.
yes.
Number 2 is Pokemon Gold 97.
That was the original beta. That
Yeah,
was.
it was a full game of
Yeah.
the beta. And number 3 would be. I'm struggling to remember what I played.
What, Pokemon Prism. Pokemon
no.
Brown.
Pokemon Brown, yes, Pokemon Brown
Yeah.
number 3. That is one of my absolute favorite Gen 1 hacks.
I'm looking
'cause-
forward to the update that Cool Boy Man's gonna put out there soon.
Okay, number 4
Yeah.
would be not Pokemon Prism. I think.
Oh, why
I think
not? Why
Prism's
don't you like-
10 or something?
What? Why don't you like Pokemon Prism? It is the epitome of Pokemon ROM hacks. Everyone says it's amazing.
Oh.
Didn't you see it had like a rainbow-colored title screen?
It
was
that
so
was very
good.
impressive. The
We-
graphics they achieved on the Game
Yeah,
Boy Color.
we did a very short Let's Play of it.
I been playing Pokemon Prism recently, and I did not. I realized that I don't really like it. It's not authentic feeling enough.
Yeah.
There's many puzzles in it that are fucking bullshit. But my game's
What were they
also full
thinking?
of stupid bullshit, and I can't judge because my game's not that great as well. But yeah.
my game's not
Okay,
great as
so-
well.
Number 4, God, I played so many of them. I'm
Yeah.
forgetting like everything that I
That's
played.
okay.
But I did play Pokemon Bronze 2, my own ROM hack, and I was like, yeah, it's okay.
Just okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. We all tend to be our own worst
Yeah,
critic.
Yeah.
Can I rant about something?
Yeah. Okay.
I was actually playing Pokemon Coral fairly recently. I might do a video on it. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
But there's a bit in the middle of the game where
Watches.
no, that's
Okay.
like at the end. And you didn't even know, okay, so I went through this, like, really complicated torch puzzle, and I'm, like, venting to Frico, who I know has played this ROM hack, and I'm like, oh, this puzzle was bullshit. It's, like, it's completely counterintuitive. It's like,
Yeah.
the thing is unlit. There's an unlit thing, and you click on it, and it's like, this would be good place for a torch. So you get the torch in your item selection thing. Yeah. You go to it in your like item menu, and you click use, and it says you can't use it. I'm like, what are you talking? And I vent to that to Frico, who I know has played this game, and likely would have done this bit because I'm pretty sure it's obligatory. And he's just like, oh, I never play. I didn't play that part. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I didn't play the Spooky Forest until like last week.
Yeah.
So I completely missed it.
Did you say you used save states for that part?
Yeah, for that part I used save states.
It's literally just the Lost Woods or Geno's Woods.
I upgraded from using my upgraded Game Boy to using my PSP instead because now I got save states. It's still portable and everything.
It genuinely didn't take that long for me to solve. It was just like up, right, down, right, and then you find the kid.
I could have done it, but I was just lazy.
Yeah, I know you were.
It just so happened I was using a device that had save state, so I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah. Is that your PSP that you hacked to play your Pokemon? You got this device that could do 3D games, and you're just like, I'm gonna upgrade my computer so it has the best possible graphics, and then you use it to play a game from 30 years ago.
Dewey put the PSP on hold at Cash Converters.
Yeah.
And like that was such a helpful thing, and then I eventually was like, "Yeah, let's hack this bitch." And I just played Pokemon.
That's like when Amy was at Cash Converters, and she really wanted to get Donkey Kong Country 2 because she's like, "This is my favorite game," and she's like, I can't afford it," and I'm just like, "I'm gonna buy it for you because you're my friend."
Amy was at Cash Converters with me.
Yeah.
We saw Mario Paint in box, mouse and everything.
Ooh.
And she put it on lay-by.
She would have loved to have played that.
She couldn't afford it in the end, and then I saw it back on the shelf, so I bought it for her. I'm
That's
just like,
wholesome.
It makes me feel good to do nice things
I like
for friends.
to do good things for friends as well.
I like good things.
I think, honestly, sometimes like I don't see my friends for a while, and then I'm just like, oh, life is cruel and unusual, and I hate it. And then I see my friend again, and I'm just like, actually, life is pretty good.
And then Amy returns the favor by upgrading my Game Boy. I mean, I had to pay for it, but she physically built it and did all the assembling and stuff, and
Going back to Pokemon Coral, there's a bit right in the middle of the game where you encounter an Electabuzz. Yeah. And this Electabuzz, my first try, I managed to like beat him and catch him. First try, no problem, right?
Yeah.
And then I accidentally saved over my game and lost like an hour and a half of work.
You silly fucker.
So I get back up to that. I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna like power through and do that bit again. I get up to the same Electabuzz. Same Electabuzz refuses to like fucking get in the Pokeball.
Hang on, this guy's a meme.
20.
This guy's a meme. This guy's a meme. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do the meme line. Here he goes. Wait, let's pet the horse's butt first.
Oh yeah.
Do the meme. Do the meme. Okay, here we go. Here's the meme. Here's the meme.
Okay.
Here's the meme. Here's the meme.
Okay.
It's coming. It's coming.
What is it? What's this meme?
There. Hey, thanks, Tommy.
That's it.
What? That's it?
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
You are hyping up this thing as if it was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. It was like the greatest thing since fucking butt sex, and like it was nothing. It was just like, oh hey Tommy, I didn't realize you were here. Oh hi doggy. What the fuck, dude? That wasn't entertaining at all. That was just like... I was on the edge of my seat here. I was about to fall off of my seat, and you wouldn't have even caught me if I did.
Don't worry, there's probably more memes that I don't remember.
Oh, good! More memes that probably aren't even funny. Great.
Look at how he smile. Just like... Look at that face.
Have you made a single Dreams game that isn't just like... No, you were telling me earlier that like... I asked you like, have you been doing anything different in Dreams or just like the same thing over and over again? And you're like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well... Like, what kind of games have you been making? And you're like, oh, I've made like 4 different shooters, but slightly different.
And I did a little hand...
little hand wavy thing.
Slightly different.
Just slightly different.
This game just looks so fucking good. I can't believe graphics are this good in real time.
Yeah.
This is what, like, you know the movie Beowulf?
No, I've never seen Beowulf.
Oh, well, I haven't seen it either.
I think there was a YouTube
this good, but it was, like, pre-rendered.
Wait, I'm thinking of a video game. Not Beowulf.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a pivotal part in the story.
Okay.
Where Tommy is
the story that you didn't want to catch me up on at the start.
He's like, oh, look, I went back to our hometown, and he's like, oh, I got a present for you, and it's like... Aww. I wonder what guess what the present is.
It's an Xbox 360. What?
So close.
So really?
So it's almost as good as an Xbox 360.
It's
almost as
PS1.
Good. Almost as good. It
Oh.
is a picture of his daughter that died
Oh.
that night on his birthday.
Oh my god!
Oh. And he's like, "Take it back. I don't want it. I don't fucking want it."
It's not a shiny Charizard.
See,
I don't care.
He's a gruff man. He's a gruff, tough man. He doesn't need to feel feelings. That's what the game is about.
Yeah.
You
I
know-
mean,
yeah.
I despise that like line of thinking where people are just like, oh, you need to be logical, not emotional, as if like those two things are opposites of each other.
Yeah.
But in reality, they complement each other. I think. Like logic
It's-
plays into emotions, and emotions play into logic.
Joel
I
smiles
believe.
like once in the entire series.
What do you think?
I think I think I'm not advanced emotionally enough to understand what the fuck you were talking
You
about.
are emotionally stunted.
Yes, very much.
But I heard you crying that one time
When
when
when I
when-
played the game that I liked and the guy said the thing and I got really sad. We were walking down to the shops earlier today,
Right, yeah.
and you mentioned how someone was like, "Oh, can you make a pony rap?"
Oh no,
music
let me
video?"
explain that. Let me
Yeah.
explain that. Okay, so on the old I'm not sure it was called the community tab, but on the
Yeah.
my main YouTube user page back in the day when I used to do Dialga and Palkia animated, like Pokemon parodies, someone with a My Little Pony profile picture commented, can you please animate me a rap battle with these two characters? And I just said up front, like, that'll be $1,000 or something. And he was just like, I'm gonna need to ask my mum, and I'll get back to you.
And then I just went into this tired of, Mom, I really want to have the video of the pony rapping, and he said he could do it for $1,000, and I just, this dog is named after Troy Baker's late dog, Buckley. As Buckley, and when like he was like, oh, it's Buckley in the recording, apparently Troy Baker was like, oh my god,
That is such a
that's
cute
so
dog.
sweet.
I love dogs.
Earlier today, I
yeah.
saw the. No, wait. Yeah,
We?
I was with my friend, and we saw
My friend, you see.
Yeah, my friend, and we saw this huge fucking boofer. It was just like
Boofer?
Woof, woof. It's a big giant.
Oh,
fat
a
dog.
borker.
A borker?
A bork?
It's a boofer.
He's like, bork? Bork?
Bork. Ooh, tools. Look at that.
What did you call me?
I got a thingy. I got an anal extractor.
I love those.
Just thinking about it makes me want to have an anal extraction.
An anal evacuation.
Anal, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Anal evacuation. Oh, what do we got here?
He's gonna take you back to the past.
To shove a lot of things. My ass is my ass is my ass.
My ass is my ass in my ass. Hey,
gonna
would you
shove
like to see my ass?
I'm gonna shove some things in my ass.
I'm gonna Imagine, no, but seriously, imagine if like the new AVGN episode came out and it's just like, it's like him like, with his exaggerated face pog facing at like an old retro video game, and then you click on it and the first thing he says is like, I'm gonna shove some things in my ass.
The best thing about that parody video
Yeah.
of making fun of AVGN for
Yeah.
just saying ass all the time is the fact that he just keeps watching
Yeah.
more videos.
The character like just like clicks the next button. Like he has a blank
Smiles.
expression,
Yeah.
but then like he smiles at the end, like he's enjoying it. He's having a good time. He doesn't care that it's the same thing over and over again.
I love that people appreciate that. I didn't mean to exit out, but
Oh.
I love that people appreciate the AVGN stupid fucking humor. Okay, what do I want? Armor piercing, relay speed. Capacity. How much? I got a lot of. Ooh, I can upgrade a lot of things. Ooh, here we go. So,
Can I tell you a story?
yeah, you can tell me a story
I want to tell you a story about. I've already told this story before in Game Chat,
Here's
but I
the
want to get your
story.
reaction.
about a guy named Mitchell.
I want to get your reaction.
Okay.
Okay, so at some kid's like 5th birthday party, I was also
yeah, yeah.
5
Yeah,
at the
you
time.
were just
I wasn't
some
just.
kid's birthday party.
I didn't just walk into someone else's fucking backyard.
Whenever I tweet a school memory, I always say like when I was in school
Yeah.
at that age.
Yeah, you have to specify. Because, like, once you're, like, over the age of 30, people start to question you if you
Why
say,
were
like,
you-
I was at a kid's birthday.
So I was at school. I was at a kid's birthday, but he's like, wait.
Oh, actually, can I tell another story about, my nephew? He... This wasn't recent. This was, like,
Yeah.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
He's, like, in high school now, so
Yeah.
this wouldn't make sense
Oh god.
now.
Yeah.
But, like, when he was...
Flies.
Yeah. Born 2010. Anyway, he, like... A few years ago, he was really obsessed with, like, creepypasta stuff, like
Right.
Sonic EXE, Bendy, yada, yada, yada. And he, like, walked up to me and was like, Mitchell, I saw
I love how
vi-
you're doing my voice now.
I saw a video game on the internet where the video game killed the person in real life, and I was like, and he's like, yeah, but I know it's not real, and I'm like, that's right, it's not real, and he's like, yeah, I know it's not real because the bad guys don't win in real life.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I just nodded yes.
Yeah.
That's right. You're right.
Goddamn, fucking hell.
Because what else am I gonna say?
My niece was like, "What? Who has longer hair, me or you?"
Yeah.
I think I do. And then we measured her hair, and and she's like, "Oh no, you win." And I'm just like, "Hell yeah!" And then she's like,
Was she like smiling? She was like, "Oh, you win."
She's like, "Oh, I thought I had longer hair." And I'm just like, "Haha,
Oh.
I have longer hair than a girl." Haha. At the same day, my brother-in-law called me girly man. I think maybe he was trying to insult me, but I was just like, yeah.
I always find that really interesting when like really like toxic masculine.
He's not a toxic person.
No, not-
actually. He's just. He probably wasn't trying to compliment me. He was just saying something like just.
Oh, just making an observation.
just observation.
I don't know.
but-
My story wasn't like directly connected
No,
to your
he
story. It
was
just
not mean
reminded
to
me.
me.
No, I understand that. Sorry, I wasn't trying to imply
Yeah.
anything, but I find it interesting. Like full stop, like stop where your story ended,
Yeah.
and now starting my one.
Yeah.
I find it interesting when like a toxic masculine caricature will just come along and just be like, and will criticize you for not being manly and just be like, oh, you know, a real man does this and you're not a real man because you don't do that. And I'm just like, I'm not playing that. I'm like, you're
Yeah.
out telling me that I'm
Yeah.
losing a game that I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing your game. Why would I care?
He's playing
I don't
chess. No checkers. And I've been playing chess for years.
He's playing checkers and I've been playing chess for years. Oh, no, but you don't understand. This is definitely me when I'm driving.
He literally thinks that's him.
He literally
So
thinks
Flo
that's him.
Antonio thought he was that woman.
I love this one
That's
YouTube.
so progressive.
Yeah, that is
Wow.
that is totally
Oh my
progressive.
God.
He was like
If only he
transitioning.
wasn't a weird scammer guy, then I'd be happy for him.
Yeah, happy for her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love this one YouTube poop of SoFlo Antonio where it's just like, I won't lie, I definitely died. And then it's J. Jonah Jameson going, you serious? And then it's like, I'm lying.
There was one that was like, "This is definitely me when I'm driving," and it's a video of a car crash. Okay,
Yeah.
so in this scene, Joel is telling his brother that
That's
Ellie-
what I would look like if I had a beard, honestly.
Nice. Joel's telling his brother that Ellie is immune from the fungal infection
Because she's a lesbian.
and he's like, "You need to take her to the group that can get a cure."
Take her to the
And
group.
he's like, "No," and he's like, "Yes," and he's like, "No," and he's like, "Yes."
And he's like, no. And I was like, yes. And he was
And I
like,
was like,
no.
and I was like, and I was like, "Where?"
And then he fingered my asshole and I was like, yes.
And I was like,
Adieu.
House
Adieu.
House of Gay Wants.
I'll
It's right
stop.
I'm not gonna say what he
No,
says,
but-
but
I love in that like animation though, where like he's very clearly making fun of like gay stereotypes, but like he uses the F slur on him, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy doesn't like get offended.
Yeah.
The character just goes,
Oh,
"Oh, stop." That's like, I don't know. I
Every
find that
time.
kind of wholesome.
hello, friend.
Hey,
Every time. Yeah,
We
it's
are.
okay. Yeah, we're having a
this
great
is
time.
this is called a microphone, and when we
Yeah.
project the voice into the microphone,
When
it
we
means
talk
it-
in the microphone, it picks up the audio waves and
Yeah.
it's just, yeah.
was just gonna ask what you guys are gonna do for dinner, but it's all good.
Oh, we should talk about that on Game and Chat. What are we going to do for
What
dinner?
are we gonna do for dinner?
In the comment section
let's
down below.
kill a rabbit in the wild.
Yeah.
And bring it back
Yeah.
here and eat
And then
it.
that one live streamer will go,
Look, yeah, we'll see that scene eventually.
she's like,
That's like the most beautiful thing I've ever fucking seen.
I hope all the fellow Game and Chat fans have a
Gamers.
wonderful day.
That
Is all.
They are also cool beans and jelly beans.
haven't
You don't
given
have
it
to
time.
lie.
I haven't got
We have
oh, yeah,
huge
oh,
crossover.
I almost shot my own guy.
Huge crossover between
Leave
us.
the door open because
Yeah, we need the aircon. It's actually like really desperately hot right now, and we need the aircon. I actually turned the fan off because the fan is going to get into the microphone. It's going to make the audio quality really bad.
Yeah,
almost as
ooh.
bad as Freako's microphone on Discord when we're recording.
when my headset broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it gotten better?
Yeah, I got a better headset.
All right, maybe we could do.
We've been using it for the past.
I know, but sometimes you still get audio glitches, and it
because
makes. And you
Discord-
don't want to record your audio from your end.
Yeah, I don't. I'm too lazy.